So how was the pod last week? Did I miss any gossip?
Oh, it was the best one ever,
Sip.
man. It was the best best episode, wasn't it?
Damn,
All-time high figures.
a million live viewers.
It was
Oh,
good, yeah. I can't even remember what we spoke about now. It's all just
Not
merged
fully,
into
no.
one because we do so many.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, fair.
This guy was
Yeah,
in Morocco.
yeah,
Oh, is that
boy.
where you were?
Yeah, I booked I only booked it last month, but
Hmm.
they do like surf and yoga camps over there. They're not like bougie. You're just in like a
Yeah.
hostel. Um, so
Oh,
yeah, it
yeah,
was
you
like
did tell us about that. Mm.
yeah, so it's like a 6 day thing. You just go and you either do yoga in the morning, or you surf in the morning and then yoga in the evening or surf in the evening, like vice whatever people fancy doing.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it was sick, man. You guys should try it. Have you been on one, Jay?
I have never been to Morocco and I've never done like a surfing and yoga retreat anyway. I've tried
Mm,
surfing before, tried it in
yeah,
Costa Rica. And then in Scotland, they have this little like man-made surf pool where you can go and do it. And I've done a like half day there, but that's my
nice.
only experience with it.
Yeah. How
Not
do you
quite the
find it?
same. It's hard, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
especially if you try it. I remember in Costa Rica, I was hungover the morning I was trying it, so it was just a struggle to even get up on the board. It
Mm,
was easier in Scotland because you start off on the smaller waves and then you work your way up.
yeah,
But it is tricky, man. It's hard to find your balance.
yeah. It's tricky. It's like timing as well and picking the right wave and
Yeah,
yeah, knowing when to get
And
up. It's like,
exhausting.
man, yeah,
yeah.
just getting out is like the hardest part. Just like getting past all like this like the white waves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
Were you any
grim.
good?
I started getting a hang of. I've done it before. Like I'd do it.
Right.
I'd go for like a trip, but it's only for like a day. You know, you go to Scarborough or Newquay or something or Devon,
Yeah.
and then you just kind of don't do it for a few months. Do it again. So I've done it like 5 or 6 times. But it was good to do it like every day for like 5 days.
Yeah.
Because then by
Get
the
the
end
hang
of
of
it,
it
I was
eventually.
yeah, you start getting the technique, and then the timing starts to get a bit better. I wish I did like 2 more days because like the last session was like
Mm.
the best one. I was like, ah, damn, I wish I'd stayed a couple more days. But
What do
yeah,
you
it
do
was.
in between? Like how long are you out surfing and how long are you doing yoga?
It's about like a third of the day. So like we'd have breakfast at like 8, 9 ish, and then we'd get the bus down to the beach because it's like
Hmm.
it's not walking distance. You'd have to get the bus down, and
Right.
it would stay there from like yeah like 10:30 through till like 2, 3 o'clock. So you
Hmm.
surf for a couple hours, have some lunch. They bring lunch down with them. They pack some like pasta or sandwiches and stuff with them, and then yeah, you carry on surfing, and then you come back, and then you just chill, shower, um, just mooch about for a bit. There's like plenty of places to look at and do like stuff to do.
Yeah.
And then yeah, they give you dinner as well, and then you do yoga, and yeah, you just kind of chill really. But there's plenty of stuff to do around there as well. So
Nice.
um, yeah, and it wasn't even that expensive. It was like for all in for flights and the whole camp and everything. I think it was like 530 quid
Oh,
each.
really?
Like that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
yeah,
And they
Is it
yeah.
provide
just
you
the
with all
two
the
of you?
surfing stuff.
Yeah. Wetsuits, surfboards, and then food as well. Like three.
Accommodation as well.
Yeah. Everything. You're in a
Oh,
hostel.
that
It's
is
not
sick.
like a bougie
Oh,
like
okay.
hotel or anything. But
Yeah.
you're not really in there anyway. You just kind of you either chill on the terrace or you're just out, in
Right.
cafes and stuff because it's super cheap as well out there. Um, but yeah, no, it was sick. I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, it sounds so. Was it just the
Mm.
two of you that went?
Yeah. I just went, and then
So do you have
there's a
to
few.
share rooms with people as well?
Yeah, well, it depends. You can book like a private room, or you can book just like a dorm. Obviously the
Right.
dorms are a bit cheaper.
What did you
So we just
book?
we just got a private room.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
don't
was
know.
gonna
I
say,
think
must
I'm
have been a
past the
weird
age
bonus
of
couple.
yeah. I'm past the age of sharing with other people, like
Yeah,
like
fully.
strangers. Yeah,
Last
I
time
heard
I
some.
did that in Thailand when I was like 20, 21 or something, but I don't think I could do it again. Not
Nah,
now anyway.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's a bit can be a bit frisky. I heard some stories as well. Just like the girl I went with, she was talking about how she was in a luckily one night ran because it was in like bunk beds in a dorm, and she randomly like got put on the top bunk. Luckily,
Hmm.
because like later on that night, some guy came in and just like drunk and just started pissing on one of the beds, on
Oh,
one of the
what?
lower
So
beds,
nice.
and someone was in it as well.
What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
You go to war if that happens. Imagine being
Oh
woken up to
man.
being pissed on.
Oh yeah, not be happy.
No.
But yeah, but no, it was sick though. It was quite fun. It was funny because the guys that worked there, obviously they're all Moroccan, and it's quite a Muslim country. Yeah, Muslim, I
Yeah.
think. So they don't drink. It's quite a dry country. It's you're not allowed to drink and
Mm.
stuff. But yeah, we found like we was walking around like I wonder if you could get a beer anywhere. So we went just down into town. We saw people drinking beer. I was like, oh, let's go in there, and it was 0% beer. And then
Oh,
was like, oh,
okay.
I was like, oh fuck it, we'll go in anyway and have a beer. And then we sat down and was like, can we get a like a 0% San Miguel? And we went, we do have proper beer if you want that. We just can't put it
Hard
on the
stuff.
menu. Yeah, yeah. It's like we just can't put it on the menu. So it was like, oh yeah, got it, we'll do that. But yeah, that was fun. And there was a sick skate park that we went to. It was kind of like further up into the mountains, and there was so many people there. There's like a DJ, this guy like throwing fire around, skaters
Mm.
everywhere.
I
The whole
saw that on
park.
your story actually. The skate park looks sick.
Yeah, yeah, it's just surrounded. And then it was like the peak time to go was like sunset because obviously you can see the sunset coming down
Mm.
like over the skate park. It was really cool. So
Yeah, Morocco's supposed to be nice. Was the food good as well?
yeah, the food was really. I think it depends. Like some places is like it's good across the board, but like there's some places that are better than others. Like we went to one place and the tagines were banging.
Mm.
The hostel food was okay. It was just kind of like basic food.
Yeah,
Some nights they did some good stuff, but yeah, it was good. It wasn't like we had to go to a certain place to get good food. It was like pretty good
yeah, yeah.
across the board. So
And when you're
yeah,
out all day, you said you have to bring a lunch with you, bring a packed lunch or something. Or can
they
you
they
just go out for lunch when you're there, like near the
uh,
beach?
yeah they brought everything with them. So like we just turn up and they pack everything. Like they
Right.
make a bunch of sandwiches up, or like sometimes they had like chicken and rice. Sometimes it was like
Yeah,
bolognese and stuff. So they just take care of it. You just turn up. Yeah,
got you.
but it was
Because
it
like
was
when I
sick.
travel, that's my number one concern. I'm like,
Food.
yeah, what am I gonna eat? Is there gonna be enough protein?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, it was good, and it was cool. There was guys on the beach walking around with like these silver pots with like coals underneath them, selling mint tea,
Mm.
like piping hot mint tea. It was banging. They put so much sugar in it though, but it was good. Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like a good trip, man.
yeah,
Sounds fun. I haven't been
yeah, I
surfing
definitely
in
recommend it.
ages.
Definitely recommend
Good
it.
trip.
Where did you
Yeah,
go surfing?
I've done surfing in Bali and Brazil before.
Right. Yeah, I bet
It's
that
so
was sick in
fun.
Brazil as well.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But
Super,
I was
super fun.
banging.
But I just remember being really, really tired, really, really dead after.
Mm. Yeah, it takes it out of you because you're literally just fighting to stay up the whole time.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
even
yeah.
just the
Yeah,
surfing part, is it?
It's a
Yeah,
proper workout.
yeah,
for real. When
literally.
you wipe out, I feel, imagine
Oh,
like you have what do you call it? In Tekken, you have that bar and your life
Oh
bar
yeah.
goes down. You wipe out, it's like
yeah,
half of that bar goes straight away.
yeah, literally. Yeah, you take a little 5 minute break, it comes back a little bit, but not fully,
Yeah.
and you just slowly go
Hit
into
again.
empty. Yeah, yeah. Some of the waves are pretty big. They're like 2.5 meters, which
Mm.
for me was big. Like I was like, fucking hell, these are like you look. I'm looking at them. I'm like, oh, this is a good one. And then it gets closer. I'm like, I can't. I'm not even gonna take this one. I'm just gonna like every time a good one came, I was like, nah, fuck that. It's too big.
Because when
But
it gets you, it's like sucking you under as well. So it's like you
yeah,
can't even breathe for time because the current's just taking you under.
yeah, and you gotta
Yeah,
like
look,
be cautious of where the board is. So you're just sort of doing this
Yeah.
and waiting for a few seconds for it to kind of mellow out. And yeah, it's grim. But no, it was sick though. I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, surf is just one of those things that's sort of unheard of in the north of England. Like it's
true.
like a rare thing that someone does.
Yeah,
Because I'm sure
yeah,
there's spots down south in England, isn't there? Near the coast,
yeah. You got
like
Cornwall
Cornwall or
basically.
something.
Yeah,
Mm.
but
But no one's going to Blackpool to surf there.
nah, there is a place not north, but it's like near me. It's called Scarborough. It's like
Oh
two
yeah.
hours up north, from Louth, and that's like pretty decent. it has like good days. Like some weeks are terrible, like some weeks are just like nothing, and then you get the odd sort of like really good weekends where yeah, you can surf it, but it's not like super consistent.
But you
But
see,
yeah,
when you
what's new with you
surf in
guys?
really cold water, yeah, like down south
Hmm.
or in Scarborough, once you put on the wetsuit, do you feel the cold, or is it okay?
It's not as bad. No, like I'd say if you're going in the UK, especially around this time of year, I'd wear gloves and shoes, and then you get like a
Mm,
winter wetsuit, which is like a lot thicker. So when you get in, you don't even really feel the water hitting you. You'll just feel it on your
Mm.
face.
Hmm.
So then
got you.
that's manageable. But if you went in just a normal wetsuit with no shoes or anything, you'd last about like 10 minutes because your feet physically just can't move, and your
Mm.
hands can't move either.
Yeah.
So it's grim. But yeah, you don't really feel it if you've got a decent wetsuit. But what's new with you guys anyway?
I'll let you go,
Is there
Ocean.
thought there's a
I was
delay. I
seeing
was like, what's going on?
who's gonna crack first. What's new with me? Nothing much really, to be honest. This week I just been working on videos, trying to batch record and have them ready for December. Well, yeah, we're almost in December, so for next month
Yeah, good
and for
shot.
January too. And then
Hmm.
honestly, it's been kind of slow. I'm telling you, man. I was telling Jay last week. I've been playing a lot of football. I feel
Oh
like
yeah.
the recovery is really fucking me up. I'm not gonna lie. Today, I was like, I'm waking up today. I'm gonna finish a track, get it done. Literally, all I've done is make a lead, and I don't even like it. So, and I've had like a
Oh,
couple of
bro.
naps and that because my body is just hurting. So, I don't know. After
Yeah,
this, the goal is still I need to finish this track. So we'll see.
Yeah.
get it done, man. Get it done. Yeah.
Sometimes you just have those days, man.
Mm.
Yesterday, I didn't have a productive day. I think because it's coming up to the end of the year, this is when you start thinking about. It's like you want to be motivated again for the new year, so you start planning. Okay, all right, what do I need to do? Like, where do I need to take this? I feel like you start thinking about strategies a little bit more at this time of the year. And then yesterday, I was thinking, I've tried so many different things to stay organized, for task management. I've used Notion before, and I had quite a big one built out. And I found it was maybe too complicated, or there was just too many steps, and it stopped me using it. So I just never stuck to it. And then I always just go back to pen and paper and just writing down the
Yeah.
task for the day, which is
Hmm.
fine. But because that's just more of a day-to-day thing, I don't really have anything to oversee the bigger picture, if that makes sense. I'll write down the stuff that I need to do that day, but then there'll be certain days where I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot I needed to do this, and then I'll write that down. So I was looking into just building like a new Notion to maybe
Going down that
simplify it a
rabbit hole again.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, start again. So like yesterday, I pretty much spent the whole day trying to figure out how to be productive without being productive. I just got nowhere. I started
Oh,
building out
so
a Notion, and then I was like, because I thought ChatGPT could maybe build it for me,
Mm,
and it would give you the text, but it can't just give you the Notion template. So it would give me the text, and I'm like, oh, but this isn't linked to that. And then it'll say, oh yeah, if you want to link that, then you have to do this and that. And then it was just, we're like hours in, and it was just getting way too complicated. I was like, fuck this. I just need to maybe just hire someone to just build it for me. So I ended up finding
mm.
someone on Fiverr, had a quick
mm,
call with him, and he could build it out. So
that's good.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try again with Notion. I'll give it another go, but in a simpler way, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I used to be a big
What?
Notion user, but
Yeah.
like you, I
Mm,
kind of I don't know why I stopped. Notion is really good, especially when I was doing scripts and stuff. But I
Hmm.
find it so much easier just to have everything in my notes. I write everything in
Yeah.
notes.
mm.
It's not
I do use
organized, but
Notes
it
a
kind of
lot.
just works.
Yeah, true. But then what do you use for? Because I usually use notes if something just comes to my mind. If I'm in bed at night, I'm like, oh, I've got an idea. I'll just write it in my notes. But
Mm,
then there might be something, I don't know. I feel like there's usually some stuff that I need to check off like each week. Like, have I uploaded to Spotify, which I always forget to do? Have I just maybe little simple things like have I networked with some new producers? Have I sent beats out to artists? Just little checklists.
mm,
I just wanted something to remind me because sometimes it comes to the day and I'll write down what I think I need to do, and then a few weeks pass and then I'm like, fuck, you know what? I haven't really set up any Facebook ads recently, or I haven't reached out to any artists, and then I forget to do certain things, and they just pop up in my mind. So I was
Mm.
trying to figure out a system to sort of just remind me to do these things and just keep a clear, maybe checklist or some type of schedule that will help me build toward my bigger goals.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, what do you use for that? Because if you use notes, then yeah, you'll write things down in the moment, but then how is it reminding you to do certain things?
To be honest, I keep like a bunch of different pinned notes, but the one that's always at the top is like the main one, and I
Mm-hmm.
write down my to do in the main one. At the top is more the day to day, but then as if I scroll down a little bit, it will kind of give me the ones that I need to keep in the back of my mind. Maybe it's not 100% urgent, but it's
Mm-hmm.
ones that I'm thinking about. Like I guess it's more of the longer term ones that you're talking about. That's for me.
Right.
And
So each
then
day you'll
to be
kind of
honest,
scroll
it's kind
down and
oh
see your
shit,
daily
wow, it's kind of
tasks.
never ending.
Mm.
But to be honest, at the top is the most important. So the first thing is like to do today or the next few days, like this week, for example. And then
Right.
just underneath that is more, like you were saying, those tasks that maybe I don't need to do right now, but I need to keep it in the back of my mind. And then if I keep
Yeah.
scrolling down, actually, to be honest, I could delete all of this because it's going back too far to like May, June, July. Sometimes I forget to delete it.
Right. So each day do you have to update it and just write your daily tasks, but then you have the long-term ones a bit further down?
Yeah, but I'm always in here, so it doesn't really feel like I have to keep on updating. I just as soon as I do it, I kind of remember to just cross it off. It's more of the ones which I don't have to do ASAP is the ones that kind of get left behind.
Right.
So for
Okay.
example, like on here, I've got this task to do with a piece of content, but because it's not urgent, I haven't even started it.
Mm-hmm.
But then right at the top is, oh yeah, I need to actually finish that.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
But
Mm.
You
it's
can
not
get
clear.
iPhone
It's not as
notes
clear as
on.
Notion.
Yeah, it's just easier though, isn't it? I do find the
It's
easier
just
it
because I
is, the
know
more
it's
likely you're going to use it.
Yeah.
yeah, because it's just there. Well,
Mm-hmm.
to be fair, you can
Can
just
you
have
get
Notion on your
iPhone
phone, innit?
notes on Windows?
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. You can?
Notion. What, Notion on your phone?
No, iPhone Notes on Windows.
I think I haven't got it right now, but I know you can download iCloud. So I'm guessing you can put your notes on. Maybe need to check that
Uh,
because
Let's have a look.
that would make it
that's what
easier. I think you
that's why
just
it's
download
clutch as
iCloud.
well. Having it on your Mac and
Yeah, when you're in
updating at
that
the same time on your
ecosystem.
phone. But you
Yeah,
can do the
definitely.
same thing with Notion too. You can have Notion app on your phone and on your computer.
It's true. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it another go. It was Heat that built the last one for me, but because they had to build it in their account and then invite me as a
Hmm.
guest user essentially. But then because I'm a guest, I can't always just certain things. I just notice it being a bit buggy where I need to complete a task and then it will say I can't do this because I'm a guest. You know, like certain bugs just come up, and I
Mm.
found
Yeah.
that. But I can see a lot of the stuff that they're working on for me as well. But when I open my Notion, there's just too much shit there. It's like, oh, I can see the stuff that Robin's working on and Ryan's working on, and I'm like, I just want to see what I need to do like this day, and
Mm.
maybe at the end of each week, something just pops up with a new checklist just to make sure I've covered the basics for the week. Like I was saying, have I uploaded to Spotify? Have I done this? Have I done that? Have I networked with producers? It might just remind me
Hmm.
to just like send some DMs or just the little things that will help. So
Yeah.
yeah, I had a call with someone who can build it last night. It cost around 250, but I thought if
Hmm.
it's going to be a system that like it would have taken me a long time to make, but I'm hoping this one will be simpler and just a bit more effective, and I'll actually stick to it this time because
Yeah.
yeah, I've
If you're
tried so
putting
many
money
different
behind it,
things and huh?
if you're putting money behind it, 250 for the build out, isn't it like 300
Yeah,
for the year? That's 500. You got to be using it.
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
That's the kick in the ass to use it.
What, 250 for the build out, and then what did you say after that?
Isn't it like 300 a year for for Notion?
Oh,
Oh, is it?
I don't
To be
know.
honest,
I
I
think
didn't even
so.
see Notion pricing. I bet
I
they
know
have
you can
different
use a free
plans.
version quite well to a decent level.
Yeah, they have a free version, and they have a plus version, which is like 850 a month,
Oh,
and
fair.
then they have a
That's
business
not as much
version.
then.
Oh, so the business version, that's when you can have all the integrations. So you could have, um, like Teams, iCloud,
Mm,
G Suite, things like that integrated. So depends how deep you want to go, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it might encourage me to like use it a bit more.
hmm
But we'll see. I always get like this at this time of the year. I'm always thinking about business and strategies and stuff. I'm like, right, I need to be on it. And then throughout the year, things just slowly taper off, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
we're
think that's
starting to lose
natural
our
though.
focus
Like
a
it's
bit.
gonna happen.
Yeah, fully.
Yeah, gotta wind down, and yeah, kind of reset a little bit.
What do you use for your task management schedules? I guess you have a calendar now for all your calls, right? But then, do you have anything
Yeah.
else set up?
No, I'm same as Ocean really. I'll just use like notes for the day.
Yeah.
Um, I am wanting to get more work. I want to start working with artists again this year coming up. So like I wanted
Mm,
to just get the mentorship rolling smooth.
yeah.
Um, and then yeah, obviously keep that going next year, but then start working with artists again this year coming up. So I think yeah, I'll probably have to come up with something that'll keep everything more on track. But at the minute, yeah, I'm just using notes daily sort of like reminder. And then for my mentorship stuff, I have it's similar to Notion. It's called Begin, and I've just set up
Mm,
like a workflow specifically for that. So like, it's got like basically it's just like a bunch of simple stages. It's like first invitation sent, for a sales call. Second,
hmm
third, I'll do like three follow-ups, and I'll just move them across every time I send an invitation out. If they
Yeah.
don't book after the third follow-up, then I just put them into like a never booked list, just so I've got them there in case I want to shoot some more invitations out, want run and try them
Right.
again. And then after that, if they book, then they go into the sales call booked. If they turn up, we have the sales call. I send out an offer, or I give them an offer. Sometimes they might close on the call, and I'll just move them straight to one. If
hmm
not, I'll move them to like offer sent, and then once they finish the mentorship, I'll put them in completed and not continued, or completed and continued. Because I have like a continuation offer as well afterwards. So it's just
Right.
like simple, like real basic, like workflow. But outside of that, that's basically it.
Yeah, yeah. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Like I said, I
So
think the simpler you keep it, the better. I know a lot of people
yeah.
that have used Notion and then have just gone back to using notes.
Mm. Yeah, it's just whatever works for you. I also find that like sometimes I'll get bored of using notes, or like I'll find myself forgetting to check it or even just use
Yeah,
it. So I'll do the same as you. I'll write something down and just kind of jump between two or three different ways of doing it every time I find myself like not doing, not keeping up with it.
yeah,
That
definitely.
that's yeah, because that's going to happen as well, isn't it? You're just going to get you know a bit complacent.
Yeah. I know there's tools you can get almost like digital notepads where it feels like you're writing, but
Mm,
then it converts it to text basically and then puts it into your system like Notion or whatever you're using.
that's cool. Yeah.
Something like that could be good if you had like a little digital notepad because I quite like the feeling of just writing quick
iPad or
notes when
something.
things come to me. Huh?
Yeah.
Like an iPad.
Yeah, but it's not called iPad. It's I forgot the name.
Or is it
I
literally
think
like a
people use them
something
in
like a different
podcasts.
device?
Yeah, so
Oh,
it
okay, fair
almost
enough.
feels like paper when you're writing on it. So it's just
Oh,
pretty good
got you.
for just writing like quick notes, just so it feels like you're actually taking notes. But then you can get ones where it will actually convert, like you could set it up. I think you can link it to Notion. So when you're writing a note, it will actually convert it to text and then save it within whatever system you're using. So
hmm
That's
something
pretty
like
cool.
that could be good. But again, I
Hmm.
think sometimes we just overcomplicate it, don't we? It's like you could
Yeah.
spend so much time like trying to be productive that you're not even being productive. you just
You just
it feels like almost wasting time.
you're trying to figure out how to be. You think you're busy trying to be productive, or like
Yeah,
figure out
yeah,
how to be productive. You're not actually doing the
yeah.
thing.
Bro,
You're
sometimes
trying to.
being unproductive is productive as well. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Sometimes
No,
you
I
just do
agree
need a
for
little
sure.
bit of I think controversial take, maybe, maybe not. Sometimes procrastination is a little bit good because there's been times where it's like, okay, I just need like 20 minutes away from listening to, or making music.
Mm.
I'll scroll through TikTok, then I'll hear something in TikTok. I'll be like, whoa, this has actually sparked something. Then
Yeah,
I'll
Mm.
come back and I'll make something from it.
yeah,
Little
definitely.
things like that.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah. I think yeah, even
But
just like a little
I guess
like
it's a
detox and
problem if it
stuff
becomes 10
helps.
hours.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a
Diet,
healthy way of doing it.
yeah, for sure. Prescribed procrastination.
Yeah.
So,
I do that like before I make music, I feel like I have to listen to music. So I'll spend some time on YouTube, maybe just looking at some like new music videos that have come out, even some type
mm,
beats that are trending. Just to see if something just sparks a bit of inspiration where I can be like, oh, that's a cool sound, or that's a cool progression, or whatever it might be, and then I'll like then I've got an idea in my head. I'm like, right, let's start.
yeah, for sure.
I find it
Yeah,
strange, just like say if I wake up and then just try and make music straight away with not even taking in anything like any content or music or anything like that.
yeah, it's more difficult. 'Cause you got no input
Yeah,
beforehand. Yeah, I
with
found
task
it was.
management as
Go on, sorry.
my bad. I was just gonna say with task management as well. I've even tried to have like a whole calendar set up. Like it's still set up in my phone, where I don't know if you can see, but like every day we'll have like certain times for
Block it
things.
out.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
almost like an ideal calendar. It wasn't supposed to be something that I could just stick to like all the time, but I thought it might be good to just have something because then if I'm ever just sat down like, what do I actually need to do? I could just look at my phone and think, oh, usually at this time I'd be making a beat, or usually I'd be working on uh sounds for a kit. Then I'd jump into it, but it lasted like a couple months, and again, I just never even check it now. It's just all these
Yeah,
red blocks in my calendar that get annoying.
yeah,
that
yeah.
that that is tough. That's very rigid.
It's too
To
regimented,
stick
isn't
to.
it? For what we do, I
Mhm.
don't think it's realistic.
If you're that kind of person,
No,
fair enough, innit? To be honest with you, though, I think
Yeah.
we was talking about this last week, but I feel like this last month or two, I've really kind of, I've, I've kind of relaxed on everything, even with
Hmm.
timing, is in terms of, yeah, I'll wake up early most of the time, but if I need to sleep in, then I'll sleep in, and I'll just push everything further back. As long, for me, it's more of like as long as I get it done. It doesn't matter what
Yeah,
yeah,
time,
sure.
I just got to get it done.
definitely.
So whether that's at like 12 or at, if I haven't finished it at 10 p.m., I need to get it done. So I've
Yeah.
kind of just relaxed around it a little bit.
Mm.
I hear that. I will say, because I've said like loads of times that, oh, you don't need to wake up early because you can still get all the same shit done that you'd do if you got up early anyway. And it's still true, but this week I tried to get up early and I was waking up at like 6 instead of
Hmm.
like 7 or 8 or whatever, and getting to the gym, eating, and doing everything like before 9. And I can't lie, I feel like I've got more day back. It's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
It's like,
sure.
even though I'd maybe stay up a bit later before, I just feel like I have more personal life now because maybe that's just for me personally because now I can finish at like if I do those days where I get up at 6 and start early, I might finish my working day by like 6 and then I can chill with Kira or maybe we could do something in the evening. Whereas before I'd finish at like maybe 8 and then
Hmm.
by the time you've eaten, it's like 9 and then you watch like an episode or something, then you go sleep and do it all over again. That was like what I was doing. But had like a couple of days this week where I woke up early and I actually had some time in the evening. I was like, this is mad. I don't really have these
Yeah,
hours in the evening. So
I think
maybe
that's
play a bit of
probably
PlayStation or just do something. It's like,
I'm
it's
more
weird.
on that one with you. You know, when you just don't have that much time in the evening because
Yeah,
you're kind of fuffing around with time, right? It kind of just gets taken away. So then you're
yeah.
mm,
finishing. For me, I'm finishing stuff really late. So yeah, that does make sense.
yeah,
And then you just sleep and do it all over
yeah,
again, don't you?
yeah. Especially this time of year, it's dark at like 5 o'clock, so you gotta
Yeah.
make sure you kind of get everything done as soon, like as early as possible. You can kind of have time to yourself, or go see friends, or go for a meal, or whatever you want to do in
Yeah.
the evening.
So
Yeah,
I've been making an effort to try and get up earlier because it lasts like for a while, and then I always go back to sleeping in a bit and then just starting my day later. And you do get the same amount of shit done, but it just, I don't know, to me, it just feels like you get a little bit more of your life back,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
personal life anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Anyway, have you been buying anything for Black Friday? All the plugins
Actually,
are on sale right now.
I've got a video coming out about the plugins that I'm telling people to get.
Nice.
I've got a nice list. Um, I'm actually excited for this video. I don't really care like how it performs, but like it's
Yeah.
completely unsponsored, unbiased. So
hmm
Mm.
I'm excited to kind of share like what I've been using and everything.
So is it Black Friday deals for the type of sound you're making?
It's not really Black Friday deals, but it's all the VSTs and plugins that I think people should take advantage of. I don't even know if
Right,
half of
okay.
these have Black Friday deals. I'm sure they must do actually, to be fair. And a
Yeah,
couple of them are free. But
nice.
yeah, there is a couple that I want to get.
Mm.
What about you guys?
I'll tell
Nothing yet.
you, I bought a couple so far. So UAD have a sale on. They had a deal. I can't remember how much it was for. One sec.
I think I got
Do
the UAD one
UAD?
last year actually.
Do you
It's a
need
subscription.
a UAD interface to use their plugins? Because
Not
I tried to
anymore.
buy.
They
Okay,
got
that's
this
good.
thing called UAD X, and that is
Right.
the native one, so you don't have to have it anymore.
Okay, that's good.
My bad.
And
Yeah, just
they've
because I'm
got the
trying
UAD
to.
Spark, which is the subscription. Last year I got it, so
Mhm.
honestly, bro, that's one we can even talk about it. That's one I'd 100% recommend for you. The UAD stuff, the subscription,
Yeah,
so good.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
did a
I'm paying
video for them a
the
little while
wage.
back and got the Spark for like a whole year. But I thought it was a lifetime one at first. I didn't even check, so I was buzzing to have the like all the plugins. And then when it ran out, I did want to buy them again because they are good plugins.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh, this is good.
100%.
Pick 10 plugins for $99.
Wow, they've
That's
come
pretty
down
good.
in
Yeah,
price
that's
so
what I
much.
got.
Back in the day, yeah, I was
They were
spending
Yeah,
expensive.
bread on UAD,
Yeah.
and now I don't even use the UAD interface to use those plugins.
Yeah. Mini Moog, that'll be a cool one to buy. Mini Moog, Fairchild Limiter, that'll be cool.
Get the
Tape.
reverbs. The reverbs are, in my opinion, there is not really much better reverbs than UAD.
which one do
Yeah.
you
It's
use?
like
The
levels above
digital, the
other.
Lexicon.
I use the Capital Chambers most of the time.
Okay.
Mm.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's been your go-to for a while now, hasn't it?
Yeah, so
Verve.
yeah,
So
that deal was
sick.
actually sick. Even because for vocal mixing, I don't do it all the time, but when I do need to mix vocals, most of the time I'm pulling up UAD plugins.
Yeah.
They have some really nice compressors, like some of the classic
LA2A.
ones. Like is it the
The 1076 and the Neve and all that kind of stuff.
yeah the CLA2A as well, I think it is.
That's
Mm.
the Teletronics
Yeah,
LA2A.
yeah.
Pultec EQ.
And the
That's
1176
clutch.
is what I use.
Yeah.
But when I did a session with the head engineer at Splice, he was just showing me some of the analog stuff that were just like staples in most studios for recording vocals. And he was saying when people don't have the analog stuff, you can almost make an emulation of it. So when a lot of studios would record like vocals into a compressor, they'd use a mix of the 1176 compressor and the CLA2A. Like the CLA2A, just to that was like just a normal like compressor just to kind of balance the level out, and then the 1176 almost like a bit of a harder one, like more of a
Yeah.
limiter. So you'd like record into that just subtly, and that would just give you like a nice bassline going into your other
It's everything
plugins.
else.
So
Yeah,
I use
that
that
makes
at the
sense.
beginning of every vocal chain now.
Nice.
But yeah, the UAD, some sick deals at the moment. The other one I bought was Spectre. by Waves Factory, and that was the same
Oh
engineer
yeah,
that showed me that actually. It's just like I think it's like saturation, but you can choose
the
the
frequency
bands
range.
and
Yeah,
everything. Yeah,
yeah. I've
half
been seeing
price at
that
the
pop up a
moment.
lot.
Hmm.
One I've been watching the pure mix like breakdowns of mixes, and there's one guy that uses it a lot, like the Spectre EQ.
Yeah,
I'll have
so
to
that's
look at that.
50% off.
I
I
want to get
upgraded
Track
to
Spacer
Pro
as well. Have
Filter
you guys
Pro
seen that?
Q4. Oh yeah, I've got that. It's sick. That's
Yeah,
half price at
Track
the moment,
spacer.
to like less than 25.
yeah, 25 quid. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
like it's perfect for like side chaining your
Oh,
vocals to like your melody, so you can like carve out a bit more space.
it's
okay,
good
yeah.
if you're using if people are just using 2 track as well. You know, like if someone's wanting to record directly over the beat and you don't have the stems, because you can
Mm,
set the frequency as well. So maybe you might like ignore the bass and just get it in that like vocal range, and then every
yeah,
time the artist speaks, it will carve out space in the beat, basically in a dynamic way. So it's not just like taking the EQ and dropping it. It's
just
just gonna
yeah,
move
ducking the
with the
volume.
vocal. So you
Yeah,
can get it kind of just helps the vocal just like blend into the beat a lot more. It's a sick
yeah, you
plugin
know, it
actually.
just yeah, because otherwise you're turning it up too loud and it just sits on top of the track, or you're
Yeah,
turning it too low to make it blend, but then you're losing it behind like the snare and stuff.
exactly. Yeah.
So yeah,
So that's a
yeah, I might have
definite
to
for
grab
me.
that today.
£25 for track spacer. That's got to be one.
Yeah, that's a good one. What about
RC20
Soothe?
50% off.
Soothe got a sale on.
Oh
Soothe
yeah,
two.
I think I bought that last Black Friday. Soothe
Yeah.
2.
Do you
Mm.
use it often?
165.
Just part of a vocal chain. And sometimes if I'm using sometimes I'll just throw it on, you know, if I've got like a live recorded violin phrase, like I've used it for my kits, because sometimes people will send me, like a musician will send me a violin phrase back, and because they might have recorded it in a home setup or just the acoustics haven't been the best, it's kind of hard to mix. So I'll throw on something like Soothe, and it just kind of, I feel like it helps a little bit.
Mm. Nice.
So for that and vocals, definitely.
Yep.
Maybe
Any
I'll do
equipment
that as
like
well.
studio gear? You think you
Ooh.
guys will get like any upgrades or anything?
Honestly, no, man. I've sold so much stuff, and there's
Mm.
Yeah,
nothing.
you've
There's
been down that
literally
rabbit
nothing that
hole
I need.
already. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Nothing I
went through a
need, man.
big equipment upgrade recently as well for like camera, lens, things like that.
Yeah, that's
So
the only thing actually. In fact,
Yeah,
that's
lens.
a huge reminder. I want to get a new lens. Apart from that,
yeah,
Yeah.
what lens you thinking?
I'm gonna tell you off. I'm gonna tell you off the podcast because I'm gatekeeping this one. I'm sorry, people,
Uh
but this one is getting gatekeep.
All right.
I'll tell you offline.
Ocean's gonna pull up with a fucking red camera now.
I know,
Cinema.
Just when you see that different dimension on YouTube, woo,
That's
you
gonna
know what
hit
Yeah.
I'm gonna
different.
say.
Yeah.
I have been
But
thinking
yeah,
about upgrading my PC because I haven't bought
Mm.
like there's certain things in there
bro,
like the
it's time to
motherboard
switch
and the
to a Mac
CPU.
on desktop, bro.
I don't
Forget the
know.
PC thing. Just Mac ecosystem
I
now.
don't know if I'm ready for that, man.
Yeah, I'm tempted to
Oh
go
man,
for
it'll make
a
life so much easier.
It probably would because I use the MacBook laptop as well. But
Mm.
I don't know, there's just certain I just much prefer the workflow over PC. Like just the organization of everything, like the file
Fair,
system and stuff. I'm so used to the Windows setup. I find the Mac
fair enough, man.
file organization a bit ugly.
Really.
Yeah, or a bit confusing. Like there's certain folders that I just can't find sometimes on a Mac. Like certain things are
Mm.
just like hidden away, and everything's just blue.
But isn't it
Yeah.
It's like
beige
every
with
single file
Windows?
is just blue. Huh?
Isn't it not
It-
beige on Windows? The folder.
I guess it's like yellow with a bit of blue, but then
But you
things
can
just look a
turn
bit
dark mode
different.
on.
Like
Looks a bit cleaner.
yeah, I use dark mode.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just really used to it. Just so used to the file
Yeah,
system
I
here.
think that's what it is. Once you're just
Yeah.
so used to it, I haven't like fully used Windows since 2015, so I don't even know what it's
Yeah.
gonna be like nowadays.
And the thing with this like Windows PC is I've had the same like case for like over 10 years, and I've just like upgraded parts. Like when things start getting a bit slow, you can just like I could probably spend like £1,000 now and just have almost like a whole new PC at a higher spec. Because I'd keep like
Yeah.
some parts, I won't have to buy everything again. Because you just buy things like as and when things start getting a bit slower. I noticed when I was mixing some vocals recently, I was using a lot of plugins and I maxed it out and I just literally couldn't add anything else. I had to like start taking things away. So then I was like, all right, maybe it's time to get something new.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
realistically, it's rare that I'm doing that, so it's
Hmm.
not needed. But if I spot any deals, I might do it.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing about Windows, man. You can just like buy things as and when you need them.
Plug
It's
and
not like
play.
you
Yeah.
want to buy like a sick Mac fully spec'd out. You're spending like
It's
5K.
pricey. Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
pricey. It will last you a
Yeah.
long time though. But I think what's nice about it as well, I wouldn't even suggest the iMac, a desktop version. I would suggest just getting a nice Mac laptop and that's your everything. When you want to set it
True.
up, you just plug in that one cable and then you've got the desktop pretty much good to go. And literally just these two things, that's all you need. And you're now
Mm.
desktop. Then when you're like, I don't want to sit at the desk no more, I just want to sit in the living room, bang, you got your whole life with you in the living room.
Mm.
Good
That
to
is
go.
true.
Everything's just in one place.
Yeah, that is. It's very portable, and you
It
don't
would
get
make
like
my life
any
a lot
heat
easier.
issues
as well.
really.
Nah,
Yeah.
But
no heat.
how am I
Only
gonna
when
have
it
these
gets
like
really old.
6 terabytes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there is an
Yeah.
option to upgrade to about 8 TB now, but that's an
Is there?
extra K or two.
Fuck.
Just for the memory? There's a
Yeah,
lot.
some people, what they do, they have an, what's it called, like the SSD, the
Yeah.
external, and it's really small, and they'll sellotape
Mhm.
that to the back of the Mac,
Oh, you
or
know
they'll
what?
have a,
I was gonna say
yeah,
Ben's put me onto that when I had a session with Ben's. I don't know why it was so simple and I never thought of it because usually I'd get to a session, I'd have to get the little SSD and then plug that in and it would just be like hanging off the side or like getting in the way a bit. And he was like, "All right,
mm,
you get one of these on Amazon. They're only like £10." And it's like this thin thing that just sticks to the back of your MacBook and it will have
yeah.
2 slots. So when I'm not using it, I just slot the SSD in and then the USB cable in the other one. So you have this like little thing sticking off your laptop. But now I don't even have
They
to
need to
think
make that
about grabbing my
wireless.
SSD. Huh?
They need to
Mm.
start making wireless SSDs, man. Then you could just stack
Yeah,
that on
maybe
the
if it
back of
could
your thing
just,
and just have so much memory.
yeah, you're right. If there was a little slot on the laptop somewhere that it just connects into,
Hmm.
just on the back, that would be sick.
Oh man, I saw on Instagram as well. Yeah, now you can do wireless. It's like a complete wireless setup with your laptop and your interface and everything in it.
Oh
Really?
wow.
So you can be in your studio, moving all around, but it's always connected to your audio interface. So
How? Is
I
that
could be
like
using
the
my mic, but
III
it's not connected up.
technology?
I'm not too sure who it's by. I just saw a very, very quick video. Someone was saying that they basically made their studio wireless. So that
Yeah.
if there
Damn.
was any upgrade I would like to make, that could be nice. Don't need
Yeah.
it, but that could be nice.
Wires
Mm.
just seem a bit ancient now, don't they? Because there's so many wireless things out. When I look under my desk and see the amount of cables that are running, I'm like, it's so
Yeah,
ugly.
Yeah.
for real, it's messy. It's always in the way.
But,
Yeah.
but yeah, Mac, just having a sick. I mean, my MacBook's like pretty good, but it's from 2021 now. So even after 4 years, I'm thinking you can get a lot better now. Like, I don't think I could use
Yeah,
that as my just main thing for everything.
but what 2021 have you got? Is it the M1 chip or not?
Yeah, it's the M1,
I think I might
so it's
have the
still
same
powerful.
one.
What are we on now? Is it like M5 or something? Let's have a look.
I ain't got a clue.
Let's see. I'll tell you how much it is if I wanted to spec it out. So MacBook Pro, I've got a 16-inch. Pause. um. So yeah, like the top spec one, 4 grand, and that's only 1 terabyte SSD. So that's 48 GB RAM, 1 terabyte SSD, and that's 4 grand. And then if you want, you can upgrade to like
Yeah, to get the
64 gig RAM
top
for
spec,
200. So it might be
I
like,
think it's
okay,
gonna
let's
cost
do
you
that.
about 6 to 7K.
Yeah.
But it will
Yeah, because
last
if
you
you
at
got
least
eight
like six
terabyte
to 7 years.
SSD, you'd be laughing. But that's 6.4K.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of pricey.
Literally for like half that price, you're getting a sick custom built PC that's gonna outperform that.
Mm. Even for like
And then
half the
it's
price,
insane.
really, you can get that kind of power.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
the
Yeah.
Mac though. It's so streamlined, you know. And if you're in the
It's
ecosystem,
so
it's
shiny.
even that's the Mac talk in it. It's so streamlined. It's so sleek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but for real though, being in the Mac ecosystem once you're in it, it's how do you even get out of it? I can't even imagine using a
Mm.
Samsung or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you
I need
mean.
a file, quick AirDrop to my phone,
Hmm.
AirDrop it back. You
AirDrop is
know,
a
all these little
lifesaver.
things.
That is
Yeah.
true. It makes things
Notes
way
just
easier.
syncing up.
When I bring the MacBook to sessions and everyone's got one and we're just airdropping files everywhere, it's so much easier.
Yeah,
Like Windows
Yeah.
guys were like, "Oh, let me send the Dropbox link," or it's just extra
and
steps.
it's all long. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why I like Mac as well because you can. It's just so simple. I don't know how PC laptops are, but I remember when I had my PC laptop back in 2015. It's like a whole thing to take to the coffee shop. Got to bring out this big
Mm.
bulky charger. Got to open it up. Got to plug in the mouse.
Gotta open it
Got to
up.
put the fan on the back.
Oh, it's such a hard job.
You know what I mean? But with the Mac, it's
Yeah.
just bang. I take it out my bag, bang. I'm in.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
AirPods
You
on,
are right.
bang. I'm in. You know what I mean? It's easy.
Yeah, I get that for sure.
What Mac have you got?
I got 2021
M1.
M1 Max, and I fully
Yeah.
spec'd it out with everything. At the time, the highest was 4 TB, so I got 4 TB.
Right.
But even that, like, I've barely got anything left. I'm constantly deleting stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember it costing me about £6,000.
And that's in
Yeah, but-
2021. And at this point, are you thinking about upgrading?
I would like
Or are you
to
still going
because
strong?
to be honest, it's fine. It'll probably be fine for another year or two. I would like
Mhm.
to upgrade, but I think we was talking about this once. Upgrading a laptop these days is not exciting. Literally,
Nah.
you set up when you get your new laptop, everything just syncs and it's like you've got your old laptop on your new laptop now, just maybe a bit faster.
Yeah, I hear that.
So I'm not
Yeah.
going
Same
to
with
upgrade until I
phones.
really need to.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I hear that.
Literally, I guess it's just a speed thing these days. It's not even a features thing like with the newer ones versus this one.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's mad because every time a new MacBook comes out, like all the videos and stuff, they'll just make it seem like you can open an unlimited amount of plugins.
That we
Like-
never do anyway.
Yeah, but I feel like you just don't get that. Maybe after a few years. I don't know if it's because plugins get updated and they become more CPU heavy or what it is, but every time you buy something new, you think it's going to be the thing that just does everything. Like
Yeah.
it's never going to like max out the CPU.
Yeah, and Mac, it always does weird stuff. Like it always just crashes out when it's just had enough anyway, regardless of how fast or slow it is. That's how it's always been for me.
Yeah. Tell you what, as well, FL Studio on a Mac is way more buggy than FL Studio on Windows. I
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like
I've
it
got a lot of-
crashes
can
all the
imagine.
time in sessions.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was like opening Analog Lab, wasn't it? And it just kept crashing, just kept like
Yeah.
throwing you out. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of tricky. But nah,
So there'll
I'm
always be
tempted.
a war.
I keep looking at PC builds and Macs. I'm like so on the fence. I'm like 50-50, but I think I'll probably
Once
end
you
up just
go
going
Mac,
for
you
it.
don't go back.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think we had this debate before, didn't we? And we kind of settled on if you're not going to be taking it around and it's just something that's just going to be in your house, PC is probably the way to go because you get way more for your money and you can just upgrade things as and when you need to. But I think if you're traveling and going in sessions and you just want one thing that you can use everywhere, then a MacBook's gonna be a better friend, to be honest, because
Definitely.
just for the
It almost
ecosystem
feels like a
and
phone in a way. That's
yeah,
how-
sending files.
It's how
fan as
easy it
well,
is to
it's
just
quiet.
use.
yeah. It's super quiet. Yeah,
Aside
Yeah, that's
from plugins and music stuff, is there anything on Black Friday that you're looking at?
Like
Nah,
outside
but-
of music,
Yeah, just any products or water bottles or
Clothes.
anything like that.
I just bought some clothes because you know, like throughout the year, you see sales all the time, and they're not actually sales, but I feel like Black Friday, they are legit sales. Like, if
Yeah.
I've had my eye on something for a while and I know Black Friday's coming up, I'll wait until Black Friday, and most things do go on sale, or you at least get like a good code, like 20% off or something. So, I bought some shit recently that I've had my eye on. Um, yeah, like a bomber jacket, some kicks, things like that.
Nice.
I do spend a lot this time of the year. I feel like I won't buy a load of stuff for a while, and then as soon as it comes to this time of the year, it's like spending season.
Yeah, for sure.
How about you?
I got nothing lined up.
Yeah,
Yeah, me neither, to be fair. Nothing.
I'm just a
Nothing.
consumer, like a marketer's dream.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing really shouting out to me at this point. It'd be good if they did like Black Friday on house prices and stuff, wouldn't they? Yeah, right bargain. 40% off.
That'll be sick.
Yeah.
Let's see if I've missed anything on Plugin Boutique as well. I always check them for the sale. Expand 2 is only £26. I feel like if anyone hasn't got Expand 2,
I,
that's
f-
definitely one to have just as
I
a
feel like
staple.
I feel like I got Expand for like £6 like years ago.
Yeah, yeah,
I like
same
it's
to be
gone up.
honest. But then it
Yeah.
goes back up to like 99 and then they'll have a big sale again. I think I paid like less than $10, but I think that's a rare sale.
Yeah.
26 is well worth it for
So
Expand.
it's 99 normally.
Yeah.
Fuck. Why is that so expensive?
You
Expand
know, I've
2.
been wanting to try that Diva by
Oh man,
UHE.
I
Oh,
love
Diva,
Diva.
yeah.
I
Do
use
Mm.
you?
that all the time, but I have the demo still, so that's one that I'm gonna
That's
probably upgrade Black
52%
Friday.
off right now. So it's just under £80.
Where'd you see that on Black Plugin Boutique?
Plugin Boutique.
Yeah, I need to grab that. I've been using the demo pretty much, damn, probably like all year.
Really? Maybe now's the time.
Hmm.
Mm.
V Collection 11 Pro by Arturia, that's 50% off. It's 349.
Yeah, that's a
I
must
mean,
grab. If you're
yeah,
making trap drill, 100% grab that.
yeah. So definitely V Collection. What else? Oxford Inflator, sorry, not Infiltrator. I've seen a
Infiltrator.
lot of people using that, like
Yeah.
mixing engineers. That's 75% off, £34. Shaper Box Bundle,
Yeah,
10% off.
got that on my list.
Um, Lander have a big sale as well. I don't know if you used any of the Lander plugins, but there's some good ones.
Nah.
They have like a whole bundle. They usually do a good like subscription where you get your distribution, access to all the plugins. They have something, they have Lander samples as well, which I feel like is pretty slept on. I use that sometimes. It's a bit like, you know, when you've got a Splice bridge and you're using Splice and then you've just got all these samples that are just synced to the BPM and stuff. It's like their
Mhm.
version of that. But because not everyone uses it, I feel like the vocals and stuff in there are just, you don't hear them as much. It's not as bait.
Mm.
Mhm.
So I've been using
Yeah, I
that.
remember you. I think I used their. It was very similar to Output a long, long time ago.
Oh yeah, Chromatic was it? Something like that.
Something like that. It was kind of similar to Arcade.
Yeah. Sound Toys as well. Sound Toys bundle.
Yeah.
That's 60% off.
Honestly, the Uhi plugins, the Uhi VSTs. So Diva's one of them, but they also got
Yeah.
Hive, Repo 5. All of them are the best synths that I've heard of recent.
Really?
Mm.
Honestly,
What type
like
of sounds we saying? Like what would it be good for?
anything. Honestly, anything because they're emulations of actual synths, but to me they sound
Okay.
pretty much spot on.
Sound really good.
Like way more lush and warm than anything else at the moment.
Mm.
Mm.
I think Infinite uses Diva for a lot of West Coast stuff. For all
Yeah,
the
for his
leads and shit.
leads and the basses.
Yeah.
It's good for that. They all got
Yeah.
all the sounds just feel like they got a lot of weight to it. That's why I like it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely hear the difference.
It doesn't
I might have
sound
to try it because
thin
I look at
or
this every Black
cheap.
Friday. Yeah, this might be
Yeah, I'd
one for me
recommend
to
it.
get.
Has Omnisphere got a Black Friday sale?
I feel like they've
Doubt
never
it.
had a sale.
I'm gonna guess that it doesn't.
I still haven't
Omnisphere.
bought it actually.
Same. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Kind of changed my mind on it.
I mean, I've not really used it since it came. I feel like I've wasted a lot of money. I need to
Yeah, they
start
got
using
no
it more
sale.
often.
Still the upgrade for 200. I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet. I think I'm interested in hearing some other shit first. Like I think I'd rather spend that on something like Diva
Yeah.
for now, just to see if there's some sounds that I haven't really tapped into yet.
Yeah.
What else have I seen recently that's been good? Well, I think I saw Electra X, maybe.
That's a good plugin. I
Tone
don't
2.
use it
Yeah, I still use
often,
Electra X.
but
It's a
Mm.
good
it is
plugin, man.
good.
It's Electra 3 now, isn't it? I think I remember paying for an upgrade a while back.
Another one that might be good to check out is Dune. They got Dune 3.
Oh, okay.
It's
I've never heard.
quite
I've never heard of that.
what's the word? It's
Synapse?
got a lot of arps and arpeggiators and stuff. It's
Mm.
quite trancey, but you could
Is it
definitely use it
Synapse
for trap
Audio?
and drill.
Synapse
think so.
audio software. Yeah.
Who made Beehive? Can you remember Beehive?
No.
Sounds familiar. Is that not Uhi?
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, or maybe it's not Beehive. Maybe it's just Hive.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah, I was
Added
gonna
the B.
say it's not coming up.
Hive too.
Hi. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, I remember seeing Chucky Beats using this in a video like years back, and I ended up getting it.
Yes. Wasn't it? Didn't he use it in the ad
yeah.
for
Actually, I remember that now.
Oh, maybe.
what do you call it?
Yeah, for Unison Audio.
Yeah. The MIDI pack, the MIDI quad pack.
Yeah, maybe that's why I know it. I remember
Yeah.
years ago getting it, but that was back when I was sailing the seven seas. I was a pirate. I don't have the official copy now.
Yeah. Man, I remember that
That's a good
advert.
plugin. Unison.
So
I
yeah,
forgot
maybe I'm
about that.
sleeping on their plugins. I've never actually looked into them too much.
Yeah, interesting. I think it might be a good time to even buy some like contact banks as well.
Oh yeah, Native Instruments.
Yeah.
Let's have a
Waves
look at
Factory
theirs
have
as
got
well.
some contact banks as well. I didn't realize. They've got guitars, pianos.
The Native Instruments bundles always confuse me because they have like complete ultimate, and I feel like I never know what I'm getting with their bundles. Because even Contact, there's like Contact Player, then there's Contacts,
Yeah,
and
it's weird.
I don't know which one's which.
Do you have the contact stuff?
Yeah, I still use a lot of Contact Banks. I did a video for them a while back, and I remember they hooked me up with one of the bundles, so I got a lot of stuff with that. But I still use it to this day. But a lot of the banks I use as well might be like third-party banks. Like Ethno World, for example, is sick. I wonder if that's on sale actually, because they made an upgrade, I think, to Ethno World 3 now. I think it is.
Yeah, came out like about 6 months ago or a year or something like that.
And there's so many plugin companies. And some of those contact banks are so expensive as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, UVI too. UVI make really good plugins. They
Yeah,
have
they
something
got some
similar to
things.
Ethno World called World Suite 3,
Yeah, I
is
got
sick.
that. That's good, yeah.
That's 50% off right now. So
It's decent.
UVI plugins are definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
Have you got any Spitfire stuff?
Yeah.
Some.
I used to get some of their stuff for like when I was making orchestral drill, because all their string
Yeah.
banks are sick. Man, when I think
That'd
about
be
how
a
much
nice
I've
bundle
actually
to get.
spent on plugins, it's thousands.
Yeah, definitely. Easily.
Yeah, too much.
And on sample packs as well, I spent a lot.
Yeah, just everything.
Yeah. I feel like Splice is like a stealth pocket wallet emptier as well. You just might not use Splice for a little while, then you open it up and you got like 2,000 credits. You're like, oh, where's
Yeah.
all this come from? It's like all these direct debits getting taken out over time.
Have you used WAVs before?
No.
No, I haven't, but I applied to make samples for them a while ago. Just
Oh
never
yeah.
heard back. But yeah, I wanted to get into using well, it's similar to Splice, isn't it? But it's
Yeah,
still
I
a bit
think
different.
just not everything's royalty free. I think it will say next to it if it's royalty free or not. But yeah,
Yeah.
similar to Splice. I've just never tried it. I think they hit me up a while back actually. Must
Hmm.
maybe a few years ago. But I
Yeah.
think they're growing quite a lot now.
Nice. Just give me 2 secs to go to the toilet.
Yeah. Wonder if we've missed any others. It's joke because the camera's just following him as he goes to the
Follow me
toilet
to the
as well.
toilet.
Yeah, what else we missing? Should have been sharing the screen really to kind of just show people everything.
Splice is a must get if no one's got it. That's on my list.
Yeah,
I've kind of just accepted that Splice is almost like an electricity bill or a water bill. It's just something that I'm always just gonna be paying for
yeah,
in the
true.
background, just in case I need it.
Oh, I meant FNO World 7, not FNO World 3. It's World Suite 3 by UVI, but then FNO World 7 by Best of Service, or Best Service, and that's 50% off. In fact, Best Service, they make a lot of high quality stuff. They make some of the stuff for Sonar Score. I don't hear a lot of people like mentioning Best Service, but they do like the Chris Hine collection. I use their strings all the time. Man, there's so many.
Don't think I've heard of them. I need to check it out.
You would have like seen the plugins that they make. I think like some brands get Best Service to make their plugins and then they just like license it to sell themselves or they collaborate somehow. But yeah, just real like high quality stuff. I need to make my video as well for Black Friday. I think I'm just doing a short this time instead though. Last year I did a YouTube video and it was good. I think yeah, it's good for like initial views, but it's obviously there's no longevity in that video because once the Black Friday sale is over, then it's like no one's clicking on that video anymore.
Do you
But
take
it's good at the
time,
moment. Yeah, that's true actually. Just like best plugins for producers, like something along those lines instead of best Black Friday deals.
Yeah, I haven't done a video
True.
like this for a very, very long time, but I think it's going to be quite useful
Yeah.
because I'm
Now
really
people definitely
thorough
find that
with the
stuff
maths
useful.
on this one. Matter of fact.
I think it's one of those things for us, it just seems so natural. We kind of know what to look for. But for people just getting started and they're like, or they've been in it a little while, maybe just use the stock plugins and then they're thinking about buying something, they might be like, what should I get? What should I start with? What do I need for trap? What do I need for drill?
Yeah, because it always depends on the kind of sound that you want to go for, but also a lot of the times that you actually do need to do your research. So there's one plugin that I found. I think I've spoken about it before, but I didn't even know it existed. I literally saw it from. I really liked a producer's sound. He was making a lot of trance music, and I
Mm-hmm.
noticed when he was doing a live performance, he was using it. He was using this synth. It had the name on the back, and I Google searched it, and I couldn't really see like where you buy this synth from or what is even
Right.
this synth. But there was a free version, and that's how I kind of
Mm.
figured out. Oh, that's how he's getting that sound. Very specific kind of sound, but it sounds really good.
Hmm.
Yeah. What's been the best free plugin you've ever got? Not including just stock plugins, but just something third party that you've got for free.
Probably Labs for me. Just
Oh yeah, Spitfire Labs.
yeah, got good keys, good leads, just for like realistic stuff and like texture.
That's true.
But I
And
don't
they
like
do
it now. I
DVC
don't like it
orchestra as
anymore.
well.
It used to be good, but now because it's online based, like cloud based, takes forever to load, and then you have to really like you can't just get straight to the free ones. You have to go into like the presets and then go like filter it to free ones and then download them and do it that way. So it's a bit long now that I find myself like not using it
Yeah.
as much because of that.
I'm with
Yeah.
you there. I hated when they updated the whole user interface. It was
Yeah,
fine
it's
before, there was nothing wrong with it. It was just like you
yeah.
could get to the sounds easy. But now there's just extra whenever there's extra clicks that you need to make, even if it's just 2 extra clicks,
Hmm.
it just puts you off. We want
Yeah,
like fast workflow, just get to the preset quick,
straight to it. And if it's like
load in
takes
time.
five more seconds to load. It's like, fuck's sake, it's normally more than
Yeah.
that, but yeah, it's like, yeah, it's annoying.
Let me just pull up
So,
something else.
yeah.
I'm with you there. But they did do Spitfire BBC Orchestra as well, which is a bit of a goated free plugin if you're making orchestral stuff. It's like a
Yeah.
whole
Didn't you
orchestral
have
bank
to
for free.
do like I can't remember, wasn't it like a 2 week wait every time when you
Yeah, there was
sign up for
something
it, you
like
had
that. You
to.
had to put your email in and then wait. I don't know if it's that same thing anymore, but it's been a while since I got it, so there was something like that.
Mm. Man, since I got back from Morocco, I've been listening to like Amapiano and like reggaeton. That's all they listen to over there. It's
Mm.
some
Yeah,
bangers. There's some literally driving back from the airport. I just had like this playlist on, and there's some bangers out there.
is that what you've
Amapiano
been
be
making?
popping.
Nah, I've not really made it much. I didn't bring my laptop or anything to Morocco. I just wanted to take a few days off. But yeah, no, I've just been making normal stuff really. But it's just fun to listen to like other stuff, like different genres.
Yeah.
Just way more energy, and like it feels more vibrant listening to that kind of music.
hmm
Yeah.
I hear that. Have you two started thinking about your goals for next year? We'll probably talk about it more in December, won't we, on a podcast toward the end of the year, but is it something you've been thinking about?
Yeah, I already
Mm.
set my goals for next year, to be honest.
What are they?
I got my little list. What about you?
I've started thinking about some long-term ones. Maybe not necessarily just next year. I haven't done the next year ones yet. Um, but yeah, yesterday when I was planning some stuff, I was just trying to think about what I actually want. I always get confused about what I even want out of this long term. Like, yeah, you
Mm.
could say like financial targets and stuff, but I feel like my mind changes a lot. Sometimes I want placements and accolades. Sometimes I just want to grow the YouTube channel. Sometimes I want other stuff. So it does fluctuate a lot.
Hmm.
I feel like you've always been kind of clear on your long-term goals as well, Ocean, though. Even though it can change
Yeah,
sometimes, but you're quite
I
certain about
think
what you want.
I think more or less I know exactly what I want.
What would you
I've
say it
known
is
for
long
quite a
term?
while.
Like if someone
It's a bit
asks like
deep,
why are you
man.
doing all this or what do you want out of it all? Like what did you say?
It's a bit deep. It's a bit personal.
Oh,
But
okay.
Fair.
in general, I think for me, the most important thing, if I'm speaking, is just I want to really realize my potential as much as possible and really push it as much as possible. How high, how far can I really take this? And for me, it's always to do this at the highest level possible.
hmm
The highest level, but beyond that, I can even beyond what even might seem like reality, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I want to
But
play the bigger
are you
shows for
saying that
sure.
like as a producer, DJ, like YouTube channel, like what specifically are you thinking?
Well, the YouTube channel, I still want to continue to drop videos and provide as much value as possible. Especially at the moment, I've been doing a bit more tutorials and stuff. And I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but I kind of enjoy it, so I want to lean into it a bit.
Yeah.
I'm not really focused on, let's say, I want to get 1 million subscribers or anything like that. But I am really
hmm
focused on, I'm trying to make great music. That's subjective, but great music consistently, drop it, release it, eventually put out really good albums, and
Yeah.
yeah, like tour on the highest level, play the big shows, play the big festivals,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Do good brand collabs, brands that maybe is untraditional, but brand
hmm
activations and partnerships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, I guess if we're thinking personal, eventually have a house in Spain, things
That'd
like
be
that.
cool.
But I know this
Yeah.
sounds kind of what's the word? Not very specific, because I do have specific goals, but at the same time, I'm kind of relaxed on them. But if I'm speaking very generally, I want to just do this at the highest level possible.
Yeah.
And I'm
Makes sense.
committed to just really trying to realize if I think I have a ceiling, I want to challenge myself to push past that ceiling. How big can we make this, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm really inspired by people like Logan Paul, and not necessarily because of his YouTube videos and stuff, but I just like the way how he moves, how he's been able to be, from YouTube to the WWE. Or I even watched this Eddie Murphy documentary recently, and
Oh
seeing
yeah, was it
how
any
I
good?
need to watch that.
really good, yeah, conquering comedy to making huge movies, doing it for a very long time. We're talking like a 40-year career, being a trailblazer within that, playing multiple characters in the same movie,
Yeah.
releasing music, like that kind of stuff really inspires me, because you can't be boxed into one thing.
Yeah.
You're
He's not
constantly
just
like
an actor.
reinventing yourself and pushing yourself, and I act, but I've also got what do you call it, like a platinum record, things like that. Do you know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
I'm
Definitely.
inspired by. So that's my ultimate goal, to really push myself to the limit.
Yeah.
Mm.
I hear that.
I hear that, man.
There's stuff like okay, people might say, oh yeah, I want a Ferrari, or I want a family with 5 kids. That's cool for me, but that's not on my list, if that makes sense. Like, those are, yeah, it would be nice to have, but that's not the goal. My goal is, let's go, basically.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What about yourselves?
Yeah, I guess when I was thinking yesterday, I was thinking what I actually want long term and what I enjoy like day to day. I think ideally, like in the back of my mind, I always say I'm not really like focused on placements and getting those accolades, because I'm so focused on the online stuff and growing this business, which I am. It's always a priority. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't want those. Like every producer does want to have Billboard #1 and have a platinum record, things like that. Even though it doesn't really mean anything, it sort of does as well. It would be nice to just have that feeling. I think, like accolades aside, I think I just want to be in a position where, let's say for example, my business is doing like so well that I can make the decisions. I can just live life how I want to live it on a day-to-day basis, where I'm not doing anything that I might not like doing. Because even though we all love what we do, there'll be some moments in our day that we're not 100% with. Like, say, for example, sound designing. I don't really love making drum sounds. Like, it's cool. Like, I don't hate it, but it's not part of my day that I really look forward to, where I'm like, oh, I can't wait to make 10 snares. So maybe I'd like to have a system built up where those type of things are just taken care of in the background. Financially, things are going crazy. And then maybe I could just work with the people that I want to work with at that point. Because even though I'm saying like I want those accolades, I also know that I'm not prepared to be the type of producer you need to be to get them, where you're in sessions all the time and just being 100% in the industry. But it would be nice, say for example, if finances were just so taken care of that I wouldn't even have to do that. It would just be like, right, I built up my brand to a point now where finances are good. A lot of people might respect you. So then you can sort of like choose the people that you want to work with, and you're not having to slog it out in the studio and be there all day, sleeping in there and everything. So I know, yeah, again, it's not really a specific goal. I think it's just getting to a position where you're so financially free that you're just making decisions each day based on what you want to do. Because I do enjoy like being in sessions, working with people, but I'd want to be picky about who I'm working with.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
yeah, I think that's it. But again, it's just like seeing how far we can take it as well. We really don't know like where we'll be in another 5 years and then 10 years. It's just one of those things you can't really predict. So I am just still enjoying the process.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear
How
that.
about you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, similar really. Like I don't really have anything like dead set. I'm just kind of working towards like smaller goals. But yeah, just keeping it going. Financially building, trying to keep up in that. Putting money like in the right places, just for like, long term stuff, like retirement kind of, that kind of like money on the side.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, work with more artists, just keep building. Um, like I say, similar to you, really. Like I love music. Like this will always be the thing that I want to be doing.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't want to be in studios. Like I kind of had a taste of it, and it wasn't. It was fun and exciting. But like you can't do that for. I mean, me personally, I can't do that for 20, 30 years. I'd rather
Yeah.
be, yeah, in my own space. Traveling to studio sessions when I want or when I feel like when it's an exciting opportunity, and
Hmm.
then yeah, and then just having that balance. I can just go and travel and enjoy like life, but also financially have everything kind of in place. Um, and then yeah, just relationships wise as well. Work towards like just being just being like in the right place, I guess. Overall, because I feel like if having the business stuff is like awesome, but then if like my personal life isn't where I want it, then
Yeah.
that's kind of like then it can be a slippery slope. So yeah, just having both of those in check, stay healthy as well, kind of ongoing.
Hmm. If someone asks you, um, like what motivates you day to day, and like why you're still pushing, like say, because for example, our goals at one point might have just been, I know mine anyway, was just like, I just want to get to a point where I can do this full time. And that was all I
Yeah,
wanted to do. It was just like, I don't want to be working in an office. I just want to do this full time. And then you get to that, and then it's like, right, now my goal is, I want this many subscribers or this financial target or whatever it is. And it's like you keep extending the goalpost. But
Yeah.
when someone asks you what keeps you going, like what motivates you, how do you answer that?
I think it's like a mixture, right? I feel like you have personal things that you want, like a house or just financial targets and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of like a big one, like
Hmm.
external ones. But then you have like deeper, like internal ones. Family members who, maybe aren't around anymore. You want to make them proud or make your parents proud or um, make a certain person, like just impress like people that are close to you that and like kind of have your shit together for those people. So I guess it's kind of a mixture, like few out external goals and then stuff, or not goals, but like motivations, and then like things that won't ever really go away that kind of keeps you going, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of a mix, I guess, for me.
About
I
you,
think for
Ocean?
me, it's probably a lot more internal these days. I just,
Hmm.
I love creating. I just love making stuff, even if it's not a beat, man. I love just making a video. I love just like, sometimes I even think, man, if I wasn't making music, what else would I do? And it's like, I don't know, everything else is good, but it's not
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
good as this. I know I could do anything else.
Yeah.
And
Mm,
at some point, I would love to do other stuff like property development and interior design and stuff, but it all just comes down to creating. I love making stuff. I love having an idea and making it come to fruition. So
Mm.
mm.
for me, I just love to. That's just me. I just love to do it. I have to do it. I need to do it. I've got to do it. It sounds crazy, but that's what it is for me. And I was having this conversation with a friend where it's like people always chase money and it's just never ever going to be enough. What would you do if you had 100 million in the bank? I would
Yeah.
Yeah.
still honestly do exactly the same thing I'm doing. I would still wake up, I'll go to the gym,
Hmm.
Yeah.
come
True.
home, and I'll make music. There's nothing else that would change apart from the fact that, okay, maybe I'll hire more editors or I can fund the music video or I can just put things on a
Hmm.
higher level, if that makes sense. I can have a
Yeah, you
director, I
got the
can have a
budget
producer
to.
for the music video. I can
Yeah.
really put a budget behind my creations. By the end of the day, I'm going to have a space where I'm sitting down and creating.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I think
Yeah.
there's going to be obviously years that maybe I slow down a bit because I'm falling out of love with it. Maybe not. there's gonna be years where I'm gonna make a beat like every day because I'm just so motivated. But at the end of the day, man, I love it. That's it for
How
me.
about you,
Makes
Jay?
sense. Yeah, I guess similar, I guess. It's just what I love doing. I've always just been around music, wanted to make music, whether it was rapping, producing, mixing. I've just always loved that side of it. So it was just something that I'd be doing even if I wasn't getting paid. So yeah, those internal things of just feeling like it's something that you need to do. But then externally, yeah, you know what? I don't even think it's like certain financial targets. I think it's just the feeling of growing is what kind of keeps you going. I don't like feeling stagnant. I
Yeah.
like to feel like I'm progressing
Hmm.
in some way. It's like
Hmm.
when you train at the gym for years, like, and you're not really getting anywhere. It's not a good feeling. Like you want to feel like you're progressing somehow, whether it's getting more fit,
Yeah, for
stronger,
sure.
putting on weight, like whatever it might be. I think I just like the feeling of developing myself. That's like the main thing, really. Because like I said, I got to the point where I was doing it full time, and it was like, well, I don't just want that to be it now. So what's the next goal? You kind of need to have certain goals to keep you going. And it don't have to be something like really specific, but yeah, I think I just really like the feeling of like similar to what you said, Ocean, about how far can I take this? Like how can I continue to grow and develop? And I feel like it just kind of comes naturally with just doing the stuff that you do every day anyway. Like the more I make music, the better I get. The more you make YouTube content, the better you get. And it's just going to be that forever, essentially.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. Sometimes
Yeah.
I feel like I'm probably a bit too ambitious for my own good. But it is what it is. This is just how I'm wired. I kind of had to grow to accept that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could probably
All
end
right.
on that
That's
note.
the wrap. Yeah,
Positive,
yeah.
deep note.
Calm.
Appreciate you guys for tapping in. Let us know what your goals are as well. If anyone's listening in the comments, just write down your goals for next year and any plugins that we might have missed. Yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate you all. See you in the next one.
Peace.